afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna look at Apecoin. Why did Apecoin go down as much as it did? What has happened to Apecoin? We were on the way to $30. We saw a huge spiral in the market, and the rising wedge clearly did play out in the end. So let's have a look. Apecoin, $4.4 billion market cap, $1.4 billion 24-hour trading volume. So there's still a lot of eyes on the project. There's a lot of heat still for this particular project, metaverse project. And yeah, so far we see a great returns for Q1 and Q2. Right now, this is what I believe has clearly happened and played out on the daily time frame. We can see we had the first swing high followed by the second swing low down to $10.60, and we were in this symmetrical triangle. When we did break out, we broke all the way up to $27.9 actually, and that's where we saw this massive capitulation, big sell-off at this particular level. I think when we then came down to around the on the 29th of April, around the $18 level and retested the support, I think there was a huge amount of FOMO, and that's when everyone got back into the project before seeing another last capitulation pump to $25 down to this particular level here. Now, what's interesting about the $27.09 level that we did hit is that when you take the Fibonacci extension and you have a look at the swing low from here on the 6th of April, we came perfectly up to the 2.272 Fibonacci swing high resistance level. So that's quite interesting to see. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen again. It probably definitely won't. But if we look at what's happened here as well on the Fibonacci retracement side, you can see we've come just down to the 0.786 Fib level, which does actually make me think, well, could this be a potential buying opportunity to get back into Apecoin at these lower levels? I grabbed a bit at $14.75, just trying my luck a little bit with this particular event, because when we looked at this swing high to swing low over here, we came up to the 2.272. So what could potentially happen if we, take this swing high to swing low over here and then have another look? Well, I don't think we'll go into price discovery now. I think, maybe we won't hit the all-time high again for some time. It's very possible we do, but I think in this current situation, what's going on now, very, very unlikely. What I would like to see is at least the 0.618 retested, maybe even the 0.5 at $21, or even the 0.382 at $19.40. So I do think we can see a pump to the upside from this particular level. We have just got rejected at this resistance around here at $15.65, and you can see how overbought we were on the RSI, sitting at 30 and even 75 plus on the RSI for quite some time. So clearly a lot of support around the $14 region, but we are getting that rejection at this $15.60 area, as you can see over here. So it does look a bit like an ascending triangle. This is one thing we do want to actually consider and look at, because in my books, ascending triangles are really nice reversal patterns. Usually we see continuation as well to the upside. If we do break to the upside of this ascending triangle, the technical price target here, guys, will be the depth of the support to resistance, and that will take us up to about $16.96 if we break to the upside of this particular chart pattern. So there's an 8% long opportunity there. If you want to grab Apecoin, you can do so in the link below, top of the description. And I suppose the shorting opportunity will be back down to this lower support level at $14.40 if it does happen. I mean, things to look at on the daily time frame really. So we were very overextended on the 20-day moving average, and we've finally just come back below it. Last time we were below the 20-day EMA here, that's when we took a pump to the upside. So we were very overextended, and I think we were due that particular correction. We just didn't know when it was going to happen. We had all of the signals. We had the rising wedge, we had the overbought RSI, we had the bearish divergences, but the news and the hype around the particular project was just too strong. And I suppose the reason it did happen is because there was a lot of chaos around the BAYC metaverse project launching on the 30th of April, and with this in mind, the governance token was going to be Apecoin, and it is Apecoin, where you can buy land and other NFTs. So this is what's happened. We can see a massive capitulation on this particular news article. We came down from $27 to $14 very quickly. So with that correction in mind, it does make me feel like it could potentially be a good area to dollar cost average in. Now, we've got some really cool news as well, actually. So OpenSea to support Apecoin to buy NFTs. We can see it's now accepted on OpenSea. The leading NFT marketplace OpenSea announced on Twitter that now accept Apecoin payments on the platform. Funny how they announced this just after all of the dirty dumpage. So this is pretty cool. Other deeds for other siders here. buy them today with Apecoin as well. The announcement was made shortly before the launch of other NFTs for the other side, Metaverse. So some pretty bullish news. Apecoin has been on an explosive but volatile run over the last few weeks after putting a low of $10.50. And then it pumped to $27 after then correcting down to $14. So it does make you wonder if it's worth buying today. Can we still see another FOMO and another bull run for this particular project? This was the news that catalyzed the original bull run, the Bored Ape Yacht Club Metaverse, and of course now it's happened. Was it just a big hype and sell the news activity? It does seem to show that it was. So guys, I also just want to share with you actually very quickly, we are doing a $100 Twitter giveaway. All we've got to do is head over to my Twitter channel today. Make sure you come over to this tweet and basically follow everything that you need to do, because this will allow you to enter the $100 giveaway, which will be announced on the 24th of May. So you've got about 3 weeks left before we do close this competition. You can find that down in the competition, the comments below, as well as the description if you want to enter as well. So all you got to do is subscribe, retweet, tag 3 friends, and join the Discord if you want twice the amount of entries as well. So I definitely recommend you not to miss out on this really exciting giveaway, guys. So what's happened in the market? We've got a bit of capitulation. Bitcoin down 4.7%. 5.1% for Ethereum on the weekly market cap time frame. We can see Bitcoin is sitting at $38.5k. Now the level we don't want to lose is 37.4k. That would be very, very bad for Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market. However, if we can hold this particular level, maybe we actually will revisit 40k levels once the whales are done creating as much FUD as humanly possible. Fear and greed index we're seeing at 27 at the moment. So there is quite a lot of fear in the market still, guys. Of course, fear does represent and present opportunity to buy, opportunity to buy the support and sell the resistance. Of course, it's still very risky to hold in these particular times because we don't know what could happen in the market. Lots of big analysts are calling 22 to 24k Bitcoin over the next few months, whereas others are even calling still 70 to 80k. So it's very hard. It's just a big game of tug of war of what's going to happen. Make sure you also head down to the Discord channel in the description as well. Come say hello. Make sure as well, if you want to really maximize your crypto journey, to check out my Patreon page where you can get free ebooks, trading signals. You can also get one-on-one lessons and private messaging, much more depending on the level you go for. Also with the monthly giveaways, which will happen every month, you're going to increase the chance of your entries. As you can see, this particular tier gives you 2 times, this tier gives you 4 times. If you go for this tour, you're going to get 6 times on the entries, and that may actually change depending on how many people sign up to the competitions and who is actually interested in participating. So yeah, it's just a way to give back to the community, guys. So the next one will be on the 24th of May, of course. 3 weeks to go. Make sure you subscribe, comment, and let me know any suggestions you'd like to see in the near future. Cheers, bye.